Hey everyone, it's Ben with Ascent Digital again. And today I want to talk about a few different benefits of utilizing a paid service for your website as opposed to some of the kind of free drag and drop templated platforms that exist out there. So you're a business owner and you're starting to think, okay, I need to have a presence online. I need to make sure that people can find me, secure my referrals, things like that. There's a lot of options out there in terms of your website. Some of them are those free ones, like GoDaddy has a tool. Wix has an online tool, Weebly, some of those other kind of do-it-yourself websites. And I want to talk to you a little bit about why I don't think you should go that route. The first one is it's actually a lot of work. So, as a business owner, you're going to have to be responsible then for building your own website and doing the design and the layout and all of that. And then what ends up happening actually with those templated type platforms is one, they actually end up costing you. So a lot of those ones you do need to end up paying to get off of that the branding for the template. It's the drag and drop provider. So it'll say like weebly.yoursite.com, and then you have to pay to upgrade to have it just be your domain.com. So after you've done all that work on your own, now you actually have to pay them anyway. And then the other reason is you want to look at the security of your website. So a paid website provider will include all the time what's called a SSL or a security certificate, which makes your site secure. It makes the data information that's being shared back and forth secure. Google's putting a lot of preference on that in their search algorithms. So you want to make sure you've got that SSL certificate. And then the biggest thing really is that it's equipped properly for optimized SEO. So when you look at your website, there's kind of two factors that determine the searchability of it, your front end and your back end. And so the front end is going to be all of the content, all of the keywords, all of the stuff that you've put on your website. The back end though is sort of this technical structure of how the website's built. And there's kind of a hierarchy of things that Google and other search engines look at when they're determining search results. So some stuff like title tags, meta descriptions, alt attributes, XML sitemaps, and some of these things that help Google properly index the content that's within the website. And so what happens a lot of times with those free kind of do-it-yourself templated drag and drop things is that the front of the site looks great, the content on it's great, but the back end structure and hierarchy isn't there. So no matter how good of content you have, no matter how many blogs you post, no matter how much effort you put into the front end of that website, it never gets the traction that it deserves because Google has a difficult time indexing it and making it part of its algorithm to put it in the search results. And then, a few other ones, but I'm a believer that we should focus on what we're good at. And I would say that as you being a business owner, you should focus on your business, hire a professional to make sure that they properly portray you as a business online. There's a lot of services out there that include, hosting, maintenance, updates, things like that, so that you have a web team that becomes part of your business. And then you can utilize them to make sure your website stays up to date. And then the other thing is that, when it comes to online presences, there's only a few things we can own. For all we know, tomorrow Facebook's going to start charging, or YouTube, or who knows what. Your domain name and your website are one of the few things that you as a business owner can own online. And so I would encourage you to make sure it's perfect. Take pride in it. Make sure that it properly represents you as a business, and that, when people visit your website, they feel the same thing as if they were to walk into your door, pick up their phone and call you, or anything like that. So anyway, those are just a few tips. I think that you definitely should consider utilizing a professional paid web development team. It's probably the most important thing you'll do as a business is how your website looks and your online presence. If we can help at all, let us know. Always appreciate you watching, and we'll talk soon.